KINK.FM, and yes, we have a special guest in the studio. Boy, this is not something that we're used to. It's not every day we have a cheetah in the KINK studio.
Yeah, this is not me purring in the background. This is a gorgeous cat. Just one of the most beautiful specimens. And because it's radio, I would love it if Dr. Laurie Marker would actually describe to us what we see in front of us.
Well, that's a 8-year-old cheetah that he is just beautiful. Cheetahs are the smallest of the big cats. They are built much more like a dog in many respects, with very long legs, long body, like a greyhound. Fastest land animal. He's, of course, got a brown body with black spots. This guy's a king cheetah, so he's got blotches throughout his body as well as spots.
It's about as big as a good-sized German Shepherd, I'd say.
And probably within a foot of Dave Scott's head, which doesn't have any hair on it for protection.
Not nervous.
Or camouflage.
What is the cheetah's name?
His name's Kgosi.
And Kgosi has been fed, right?
Yes, and he's being fed right now.
Fabulous.
Rob is giving him little treats to have him there, so he continues purring, and he's a happy cat.
Yeah, this is actually a yearly deal. You were here last year with Les Sarnoff and Rebecca, and it's all for the Run for the Cheetah, which is tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning at the Oregon Zoo. Please, everybody, come down and help us run to save the cheetah from extinction. It's a great fun run for the family. It's a 5K and an 8K with the Kids Dash, and there's a lot of other kid activities there at the zoo as well. And if you want to come and meet the cheetahs at 11 o'clock, there's going to be a public talk, to learn more about the cheetahs.
Everything okay back there?
You know, it's sobering because we see this beautiful cat in front of us, but to think that this could become extinct within the next 20 years is just something I don't think any of us could ever tolerate.
No, I don't think you could tolerate it, but I don't think people really understand that as well.
What are you feeding the cheetah? What kind of treats are those?
Nice meatballs.
Nice. Could I have one?
It's raw.
Can I
Raw
taste
meat.
one? Oh, is it? No, never mind. Changed my mind.
Cheetahs only eat raw meat.
I changed my mind.
Dr. Mark, talk about the efforts that you've made to try to make sure that the cheetah population remains intact.
We're based over in Namibia, which is in southern Africa, which has the last large remaining population of cheetahs. And we've actually grown our population there from about 2,000 to 3,000, with the world population of 10,000.
Lost a meatball.
What we're doing is trying to work with the farming communities. Cheetahs are in conflict with humans and their livestock. In Africa, there's a lot of poverty, a lot of improper livestock management. Because of the poverty, very few wild prey species. So we work very actively with the communities throughout Africa to teach them a lot about how to live on the land with livestock, increase their wildlife, do a lot of education with school children, a lot of very extensive research on the home ranges of the cheetahs so that people can learn how they live. We put radio collars on and satellite collars on, a lot of the real important genetic research, and we've got a lot going on a regular basis.
I've been so impressed by your personal story. You started going to Namibia in 1990 and then sold everything you own to go there and make this your life's work. Why are you so passionate about it?
Well, there's quite a passion. I started here in Oregon. I ran the wildlife safari, their veterinary clinic, since the early 1970s and developed the breeding program there, which became the most successful breeding facility in North America. When 30 years ago I went over to Namibia and took Kayam, a cheetah that many people here in Oregon actually know, to find out if cheetahs could learn how to hunt. And at that point I found out that farmers were killing cheetahs that were living in the wild. And I said, somebody really should help save these wild cheetahs, which is why I set up the Cheetah Conservation Fund and then moved there. So yes, I sold everything I had, which was a mobile home down in Roseburg, Oregon. So you could understand the amount of vast wealth I had to go over and save the species. From that, over the last 20 years, our foundation has grown, and we have lots of people who come and help us. We have a relationship with the Oregon and Washington state school systems. So at CCF, we actually have a whole bunch of great Oregonians, people who are helping us run the foundation, teach, help do research. Many of those people have come back here to the United States and are working at places like the Wildlife Safari and other zoos around the country. So there's quite a great Oregon relationship between saving the cheetah in Africa and coming back here to America. So passion, look at this animal.
Oh yeah.
They, being the fastest land animal, and the fact that they They're innocent.
How fast are they? What's the
They can go up to 70 miles an hour.
70 mph? Wow.
But they're a sprinter, and they can only go that speed for very short distances. Again, come down to the Oregon Zoo tomorrow and see the cheetahs. We've got a kids program there at the zoo as well. Run in the run for the cheetahs. Help us. It's a way that people can actually support us.
Now let's talk about that. The race starts from the Oregon Zoo parking lot behind the MAC station, and you can register the day of the race at 7:30.
You certainly can, and you can race online. Also register online at runforthecheetah.org, or you can go to our website, cheetah.org. The other thing is we have a dinner tonight at the Oregon Zoo, too, which is a big cat, big party, where people are helping support our work as well. We were looking for people to support the projects that we're involved in saving the cheetah. They are with leopards, etc. They actually use Kgosi and some of their other cats to go to school programs. They've been wonderful supporters of the work that we've been involved in for many years, and it's an animal.
Kgosi just told me she wasn't happy with the catering last year, so.
Oh, Rob, uh-oh. No, it's just great because people just are awed at seeing the animal up close.
Oh, it is. It's really, it's
They're
amazing.
just gorgeous, and the fact that he's a nice cat, he's been hand-raised since he was born. He was born in captivity in southern Africa, in South Africa, where he's multiple generation captive born.
Right.
For him, and the fact that he was hand-raised, his value as an ambassador is so important for young people, older people to really relate to the fact that this is a species that could go if we don't do something to help it.
It's interesting being this close because it resembles a cat. I mean, it looks like a cat, but it's just so much bigger. And
Notice the feet. They've got dog-like claws.
yeah,
And they're built for speed. The small head, and it's aerodynamic in the way that they are built. So they're wonderful. But they really represent so much of the work that we're doing over in Namibia as well and throughout Africa.
so let's set the pace then. Again, the big day tomorrow, the Run for the Cheetah, help the Cheetah Conservation Fund to raise awareness, raise funds for the potentially extinct species. I can't believe 12,000, something like that, remaining on the planet.
Yeah, it's not very many, that's for sure.
So the race starts tomorrow. You can do day of race registration at 7:30. You meet at the Oregon Zoo parking lot behind the MAC station. The Kids Dash starts at 8:30. Awards ceremony at 10, and then that lecture afterwards at 11 o'clock. It's a full day. And then, hey, join them tonight for the dinner, too. A lot of things helping to bring awareness to the cheetah. You guys, thanks for bringing Kgosi.
Yeah,
and,
Dr. Laurie Marker, thanks for all the work you do with the Cheetah Conservation Fund. If you want to find out more about supporting this organization, go to our website at KINK.FM.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Kgosi? What? Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can play Stray Cat Strut. No problem.
You can try our website too, cheetah.org, and try to really learn.